Welcome to 24604 on Novus TV. I'm Angelina Rai, and on a gorgeous day like today, us Vancouverites, we love to be outside. We could spend hours on the fairway. Whether you're a beginner or if you're Tiger Woods, today is the perfect day to brush up your golf game. Stephanie Florian shows us how it's done at Kensington Pitch and Putt.
The flowers are blooming, the green grass is growing, and the golf course is calling. And you don't have to be a pro to come and have a fun, fantastic day at the Kensington Pitch and Putt. In fact, it is the perfect place to come and practice your golf game. Come with me, we're gonna get set up. Hi, how are you? Hi Dawn, thanks for having us on the course today. So why is a pitch and putt such a great course to play on?
Well, Stephanie, if you look at what golf is all about these days, we like to see families more involved with golfing now, and this is what it's all about, is to have fun. We have the facilities here within the city of Burnaby to have any type of golfer that with their capabilities to play our facilities, whether they're novice, beginners, pros, whatever. So again, the key thing is for fun. The value that we have here for what we charge is economical. Our pitch and putts are all par threes, so legitimately you should take 3 strokes per hole if you're playing really well. On a full-size golf course, the par is like 71 or 72, variants in par 3s, par 4s, and par 5s. Whatever capability you are, you can play either facility. So.
Seems like it's a little bit of an intimidating sport. What words of encouragement do you have for us newbies?
The intimidation factor of golf hopefully can be alleviated by taking some golf lessons so that you can feel more confident with your golf swing and making contact with a golf ball.
Then you want to stretch, you know, stretch both sides equally.
We're just about to tee off at the first hole here at the Kensington Pitch and Putt. This is my beautiful golf twosome partner today, Danica. I think she's going to show me up here. I have this strange feeling. We are so close to the city, but it's such a nice escape. We're outside getting sporty, and you can see the local mountains are right there. It's really beautiful, surrounded by the trees. Yay! She beat me on that one. We are having so much fun and no pressure. I invite you to grab your clubs and head to Kensington Pitch and Putt. To find out more about local courses, visit the city website, burnaby.ca, things to do. Otherwise, it's my turn to tee off. Game's still on. See you next time.
It's how food should be consumed, from farm to table to mouth. A great concept designed by Top Chef Canada contestant Trevor Bird. And Momona gets to try it out at Fable Kitchen in Kitsilano.
With a focus on bringing fresh ingredients from the farm and making beautiful dishes for your table, Fable on West 4th has a food philosophy that will make any guest's mouth water. Let's go. your motto is farm to table, correct? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It's basically sourcing ingredients from farm direct and cooking with ground up materials.
Right.
So basically doing a lot of the prep in-house, growing anything that we can, and actually using as much of it as we can in our products.
All right, so what are you making for us today?
I'm gonna make a kale and rooftop radish turnip salad.
That's exciting. So where do you start with that?
Basically, this is our kale from Urban Digs. Pickled mushrooms cultivated in Richmond.
Nice.
We're gonna use a little bit of shallots and garlic.
Yep.
And some of our turnips and radishes that we grew on our roof up here. Veg stock, cider vinegar, our house-made mustard, butter, and our homemade brioche croutons.
Nice. I'm already excited to start.
I'm gonna go with a little bit of olive oil. With the olive oil, we're just gonna add a little bit of shallots and garlic. We're gonna take the radishes here that I grew on the rooftop and just slice them in half.
Yep.
I don't want to cook them too much. I just want to wilt down the tops. From there, we're gonna take about 1 tablespoon of cider vinegar.
Yum.
We mix all that together. Kind of makes like a little vinaigrette, if you will.
Yeah.
So about 2 tablespoons of your stock of your choice, and 1 nice cube of butter. So we just put that back on the heat. We're gonna let the butter melt in there. From there, we're gonna add in a nice big handful of kale. Again, you get as crazy as you want with kale.
Really looks like lettuce rather than kale because it is so soft and like light green in color.
The kale's gonna be like, and as soon as you start to see that, we take it off the heat. The vinaigrette's nice and warm. We're just gonna toss it all in there so that it kind of coats everything, like a well-dressed salad. Always taste your food as you go. Please give this a little try there. Just taste it and tell me if you think it's okay. If I get your approval, then we'll continue to plate it. If not, I'm gonna restart the whole thing again. Good? All right. I'm gonna plate it all fancy-like because I'm like that. You can use any bread croutons.
All right.
And then again, those pickled mushrooms. There you have it. Kale salad, pickled mushrooms, homemade croutons.
Well, one last question. What do you have to say to people that want to come down here?
Make reservations.
Okay,
Apparently a lot of people get disappointed. I don't know. Apparently it's a really hard restaurant to get into.
Right.
Apparently. I don't see it. We do have open tables like at a night. We just cap our reservations at like 50% of the room to save room for all the beautiful people out there that want to walk in. So don't let it deter you.
Very considerate. Well, it's been a great experience here at Fable. If you'd like to learn more, please check out fablekitchen.ca. And I think we're going to enjoy our meal now.
Hey, I'm here with the Executive Director of Health and Home Care Society of BC. It's Inga. Hi.
Hello.
So I know one of the cool things, or the more popular things that you do is Meals on Wheels. That's the tour that I went on. But what are some of the other things that the society does?
We have been operating an adult day and overnight respite center for people with dementia in order to give their caregivers a break. We've been doing that since 1979. We also operate a health promotion services department where nurses around the province go into businesses primarily and also into homes to teach about health care.
How would you describe Meals on Wheels?
We have been offering Meals on Wheels in Vancouver and Richmond since 1968-69. This is a program that started in church basements where volunteer women prepared hot meals to members of their congregation who otherwise would not have had a hot meal. So on a daily basis, we deliver about 450 meals, hot meals, Monday to Friday. Of course, we could not do that without our volunteers. It really is our volunteers that drive this amazing program.
It is extremely heartwarming how sometimes for the clients it's not even about the food. They're just happy to see the volunteers.
Absolutely. It may be the only social contact they have during a day, and many of them will describe getting dressed up to answer the door. I think it's also really important for those clients who have families who live away. Families know that someone has seen their loved one that day and that that person is secure and safe.
As being the executive director, you should be very proud to know that your volunteers are awesome. Having had a chance to work alongside of them, they're very loyal and very dedicated, fun to be around, fun to work with. Is there a reason why you do it, or how does it make you feel?
Well, my mother used to work at Children's Hospital as a nurse, and she said if you ever have time to volunteer, do it for the elderly, because the children are very well represented with donations and everything.
Nice. Okay. And I know that they get really excited when they see you and they get their meals, so we get to go to one of the homes.
That's right, yes. So we have soup, meals, desserts.
DVDs and things.
Inside, yeah. You have a beautiful home, Mary.
Thank you. Well, I was born here.
Oh, wow. So how long have you been using the service Meals on Wheels?
Well, on and off, I've had it several times, but this time I guess it's about 2 years. Yeah.
And how does it help you?
Oh, well, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be eating. I can't get out that much and shop, so it's great for me, yes. You know, they're very good.
Yeah.
If I need little things done.
They help out.
Like reaching the cupboards.
Nice. Very good. Well, we really appreciate you having us in your home. That's nice.
Thank you. Thanks.
Let's all get involved. If you want to be a volunteer or if you're in need of a hot meal, go to the website carebc.ca. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hey.
That was a very elaborate knock.
Thanks, yeah. Well, it's a forte. Can I hug you?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for having us. Okay, so we're here with Fairlith Harvey. She is the founder of Geekenders Theatre. It's been featured all over the interwebs and various other places, as well as on TV, right? You were on the Comedy Central or something?
Yeah, we were on At Midnight. They featured us as a trivia question and talked about us and said we were the least boring Star Wars ever, so...
Wait, that's pretty high praise. What is it to be a nerd nowadays?
Oh gosh, well, to be a nerd or a geek nowadays is basically just embracing what you really passionately love and telling everyone how much you passionately love it. That is the crux of it. You just have to really be into who you are and not try and be what someone else thinks you should be, and that's it.
What is burlesque for you and for the people that do it beyond like a form of entertainment?
Well, for me, the first burlesque show I ever saw, there were a lot of girls who were my shape, who were thinner, who were not as thin as, and I'm not, I'm a big girl, but all sorts of different body shapes, and I just thought that was amazing. A lot of women find it feminist for that reason, or empowering, but the great thing about having it in the geek community is that there aren't a lot of things just for girls. It's not gender exclusionary, it's completely inclusionary, it's completely gender blind, but geeky women find that they have this niche now, and that's really awesome.
Yeah, and that's something that's really hard, especially like for women. For some reason, there's a huge sexuality placed on women, but you're sort of connecting both. You have like a sexual venue where women get to explore themselves and be who they are, but also it's fun, it's nerdy, it's cool.
Yeah, well, you get to take it back, right? You get to be sexual in a way that you want to be,
yes,
while giving permission to people to look at you. Whereas, in normal geek culture, you are not giving that permission, and yet people are still taking it. Mm-hmm. And there's a really important distinction there. And I think for women who maybe aren't as confident or don't have a performance background, it's really novel for them.
What is your sort of dream for Geekenders?
Well, partially it's already come true. My dream is that it continues, and I think it should. I think having a cultural space that the geeky community hasn't been able to experience, having a place where geeky people can go and mingle and make friends that isn't a convention is really important. But it's also really great for, the general public's first burlesque show, first exposure to theater, because they see a pop culture reference they recognize. So it's a mixture of things that they are familiar with and feel safe with, and new things, and that expands everybody's horizon, whether it's to burlesque, to musical theater, to geekdom, to feminism. There's so many different subcultures now that are partially because of what we do, and I think that's amazing.
That's really awesome. I'm super excited for you and the company and just like the whole idea that goes behind Geekenders. So thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Meow.
24604 Clothing, sponsored by Mia Mellon. Now back out to the magnificent outdoors. And one way to get a wicked workout while enjoying nature is on the water. Stephanie Florian gets to do so many wonderful activities, but this one is right up my alley. I would love to go kayaking. Stephanie does just that at Deep Cove Canoe and Kayaking in North Van.
Living on the West Coast, we are surrounded by beautiful bodies of water calling us to come out and play. Today I'm at a very special place that I call home, Deep Cove, so close yet so far to the big city. Join me for a kayaking lesson with the oh-so-popular Deep Cove Canoe and Kayak. What type of programs and courses do you offer here at Deep Cove Canoe and Kayak?
We do a little bit of everything. So we do lessons for anyone from 6-year-old kids all the way up to seniors. We do tours for anyone, tourists, large groups, corporate tours. We also have some advanced lessons for to train you for things like rolling your kayak, maybe going surfing or paddling down rivers. We can get anyone on the water and explore a new place that maybe they haven't seen before. So yeah, get taught the basics right from the start, and most people who are a little bit nervous will realize that, it actually wasn't that bad, and having some proper instruction really helps. So these are your spray skirts. This is the first piece of gear that you're gonna put on. You're gonna step into it just like this. You're gonna pull it up nice and high. That's gonna go around the cockpit of the boat and stop any water from splashing onto your legs or into the boat. The next piece of gear is a life jacket, or a PFD. This is to be worn by everybody on the water at all times. Goes on like so. Zips up in the front, and then you can tighten it on the sides if you need to. If you do happen to get water in there, you're gonna put this inside the boat, and you're gonna pump like this, water's gonna shoot out that end. We all have a bag like this. This is full of floating rope. So just in case you needed to tow somebody or be towed or be rescued, we've got a bag of rope on here. Under the front. On your life jackets, you also have whistles. Whistles are another requirement. They're just on the shoulder strap of your life jacket there. These are some great paddles. They're made of carbon fiber, which means they're nice and light, nice and strong, and are gonna be easier for you guys to paddle through the water. When you're holding them, you wanna make sure that your hands are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, or if you were to put the paddle on your head, your arms or your elbows should have bend at about 90 degrees, like that. Bit of a switch. You're gonna have a seat in them, and inside the kayaks, there's actually some foot pedals that you're gonna brace your feet on, and we need to make sure you can adjust those properly. If the foot pedals are too far away and you need to bring them closer, you're gonna find that strap, put your foot on the pedal and pull, and that'll tighten it up for you. So you guys, the first stroke I'm gonna show you is a stroke called the sweep stroke. It's gonna help you turn your kayak in a bit of a wider turn, but it'll be a little more effective than just constantly paddling on one side trying to turn, okay? You're gonna reach out near your toes, keep this arm nice and straight, put the paddle in the water, and basically draw a big semicircle out to the side of your kayak. Nice, keep that arm nice and straight, you got it. You need to be ambi-turners. Grace through the water.
It is so important to feel safe and comfortable no matter what activity you try. Thanks to Mike, I'm feeling pretty good here on the water and in my boat. If you would like to book your own kayaking adventure, visit their website, deepcovekayak.com. I'm feeling pretty adventurous. I'm going to paddle all the way to Raccoon and back. See you next time.
This is a place that transports you away to a Parisian cafe as soon as you walk through the doors. Salade de Fruits has been offering a classic countryside French restaurant experience for 15 years right in our own backyard. And with my French heritage, I cannot wait to get a taste of it. Let's go inside. Well, bringing all of his Frenchness to the restaurant is chef Mr. Antoine Bonnard. Thank you very much for having us today.
Thank you, mademoiselle.
So can you tell us about the type of experience that you try to create for your guests?
Comfortable, like a side country bistro, simple and regular and tasty. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shishi.
No shishi, that's right. People are very happy who are doing simple and regular price, affordable price to everyone, and we're keeping them to come back.
And can you tell us about some of your signature dishes?
Chinatown, we have frog legs, escargot, duck confit, mussels, some pâtés, some duck pâté, some magret. Quite a bit there. The menu is pretty large for now.
Yeah. So what was your inspiration for opening a French restaurant in Vancouver?
I want all the neighborhood can come. Like just people walk on the street, go to the bistro.
Yeah.
Simple one. Just for families. Whatever for family.
Well, you should smell all of this beautiful food. First here I have the cuisses de grenouille à la provençale, so that's frog legs with some lemon and garlic and some more spices. Definitely very French when you think about frog legs, right? Wow, the meat just falls apart here. The meat, it literally falls off the bone and it's full of flavor with that lemon and the garlic. It's really beautiful. And here's one of my favorite French dishes. This is confit de canard, or duck confit. And it's served here with the cassis sauce, some vegetables, some rosemary. So the duck has that beautiful gamey kind of flavor, but it's still light and it goes perfectly with the cassis sauce. And the texture is oh so amazing, just absolutely melts in your mouth. Well, I've got my fabulous lunchtime rosé to wash it all down. And for a fantastic, no fuss French experience, please check out saladefruits.com. And well, I've got some more classics to go to, so à bientôt.
Lastly, we head into the heart of Chinatown for a drink, or two, or three. Great atmosphere, bartenders, music, and company, and our very own Christina Meng always adds to the ambiance. Ask a friend or a stranger. Would you like to go to the Keefer Bar?
Let's go.
Tucked away in historic Chinatown, the Keefer Bar is the perfect way to escape the bustling downtown atmosphere and relax with a cocktail in your hand. Well, my workday is over, so I'm gonna do just that.
Sunday through Thursday, we have drink specials, $5 drink specials, and 2-for-1 tapas. Between 5 and 8, you can get cheap food, delicious drinks, and we also have entertainment Sunday through Thursday.
This patio is absolutely amazing. Is it open all day?
We're going to be taking advantage of the summer and extend our patio to be open for 12 hours, so 12 p.m. till 12 a.m.
So what can people expect when they come here? What's the atmosphere like?
When you are inside, you could feel like that you're anywhere in the world. It's kind of like a wonderland atmosphere. There's lots of stuff going on, lots of things to look at. We incorporate traditional Chinese medicinal herbs into our classically inspired cocktails. And the apothecary theme that we are going with, we're making our own bitters and tinctures and syrups in-house. People come in here, you can get a drink that's on our menu, but if you don't see anything that you like, we are very well trained in figuring out what you like based on what we have. And we have a really great selection of spirits and some local beers, Asian beers, BC wine list. So yeah, something for everyone.
actual birthday.
Well, the Keefer Bar has definitely lived up to its reputation as the perfect place to come and unwind. I've got my cocktail in hand and it's so delicious, it's definitely going to keep me coming back for more. For more information, please visit their website at thekeeferbar.com. It looks like I have an extra drink here, so if you're free, come down and join me here.
That was another stellar episode of 24604. We hope you enjoyed it and got some ideas of things to do in our beautiful city. If there's a gem in your neighborhood that you would like us to come and visit, let us know. Visit us online, 24604tv.com, and you can also rewatch segments there. Have a great day. We'll catch you next time when we take you 24604 on Novus TV.